Excuse me. Cat. I think that was Mama Cat. Okay, hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, trolls, or imposters who say they are the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. There is only one, and that's me. Alright, I received this on my porch today. I just got off the phone with Patty, and warning, there are flashlights in this video, but they're not pointing at the screen. The trolls always complain I buy junk, but it's not junk. It's things I need, or Kathy needs. And so, got off the phone with Patty. She's going to do me a favor and take a table and something else to Kathy the next time she goes to Kathy's. Because it's not big. There's a table. It's basically a living room table. Kathy can put her breakfast on, or lunch, or dinner, not have to eat off a tray table. The air purifier will be going tomorrow. And I'll be going to Kathy's. I woke up today. Didn't wake up till noon. I was very tired lugging all that stuff from Target, and my feet were numb when I woke up. That's the problem. The Pfizer vaccine makes my feet hurt and go numb. And I went cat feeding tonight. It was absolutely freezing out there. It's cold now. I can't see if there's any wind in the dark, but it was ice cold out there. And the trolls make stupid comments. I weigh 450 pounds. I have diabetes. They bitch about the fact that I drink peach Snapple. I get tired of drinking water, and I like peach Snapple. And if you don't like it that I buy peach Snapple, it's too damn bad. I don't drink alcohol. I don't, do drugs. Makes me happy. So, there's water. I do drink water. And, of course, my coffee creamer, which I can't find anymore. They bitch about that, too. They complain about everything. About 8 of them came in and left comments in my videos, and they all go, block person, block, 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 block. And I just laugh. You can't comment here anymore. So, okay, here's what was sent to me. I went outside to throw away the cat litter, and I was surprised to find this. These are not white. It's the usual stuff, but I thank the person who sent it, which is Top Cat. He loves the kitties. And let's root for his Boston Celtics, who were ahead when he wrote me today. So he's rooting for his favorite basketball team. So what we have here is more food for the cats. I had trouble opening the Sheba for Tiny One and Mama Cat tonight. I bought pouches yesterday and dragged all that stuff home. So, and I went through a box. I found $1.50 in quarters and threw some stuff out. So we have 2 boxes of Sheba pate with upside down. And we have salmon. Can't read that in the dark. Seafood and tuna. And the outdoor cats do like this. My cats like this. Tiny One adores this stuff. So I'll put this on the bed. Put it under my little brick by the door. So I have, that's 4 a day into 48 is 12 days. So that, and I bought 24 cans of Friskies. I'll go buy more next week. And I have enough cat food for the month. For the outdoor cats, I have enough cat food for my cats, enough dry food. The only thing I need to go get in the cat department is litter and more box liners. So, thank you, Top Cat. And hello, Bellamy, Oscar, Oreo, and Penelope, and my channel members. You are most appreciated. Bellamy loves my videos, and Bellamy's owner is now training them so they can appear on the stage with the Rockettes. I don't know if the Rockettes came back on stage, but some group. He wants the kiddies to be trained kiddies so he can have more money for cat food because he has millions of kitties showing up in his backyard. Oh, Top Cat said he thought he saw a stray cat in his backyard. I said leave food and water with him, and he was there with the birds. So little girl and Fluffy are here, and they like the new blanket. This is very soft, although it's not really warm enough to keep you warm. But I woke up today and Fluffy was curled up in the blanket in such a way I couldn't get the blanket off me. He has now made it his blanket. So is little girl. Fluffy is behind me. But the reason I got this, it's soft, it's somewhat warm. It won't keep you warm in the wintertime. It's not thick enough for that. But it's the first blanket in years that'll actually cover my feet. So most blankets are twin or twin size. This is a full, I think. So that's what's going on. So Patty will take the stuff to Kathy's, a table and something else. And I'm going to give her some gas money, so and $20. So this is a nice big square table that someone left. Absolutely wrong with it. And that way Kathy can have her breakfast. The air purifier will go off tomorrow. Things are falling. I tripped over the box today. That was not fun. So, and I've had 10 diabetes tests. It doesn't run in my family. I don't have diabetes. I finally my doctors to stop. I'm tired of being poked and having my blood taken for something I don't have. And the reason I'm overweight is I fell 17 years ago and fractured my right knee, and they never fixed it. I gained 185 pounds. I've lost 65, and the last time I weighed myself at the doctor, I gained a few pounds. I was 324. I'm hoping to lose weight between now and the time I go to my doctor. I'm not eating a lot of junk. I no longer eat potato chips. I no longer eat my beloved pretzels. I bought a bag last month because I had the craving. But they're too hard to chew with no upper teeth. So, and I've cut down candy to 1 candy bar a month, a Lindt white chocolate bar. And I didn't get that this time. I could have had the money. So thank you, my channel subscribers, supporting me in my efforts and help feed the cats, the outdoor cats. So that's about it. I didn't send an alert because I was on the phone with Patty, and I wanted to get off the phone and get this done. So I will stay here for a few minutes. If nobody comes in, then I'm going to go. By the way, there was no lover's tip that they said in chat 1 or 2 days ago. Ridiculous. Kathy and I were having a great time together. We enjoyed each other's company. We were holding hands, and we were talking privately, and we had fun. So don't come up with that stuff that we're fighting. That's absolute nonsense and a total lie. We love each other very much, and we miss each other because we don't get to see each other enough. Because she lives there and I live here. And we have no car. And at the end of the year, I will have all my credit paid off but one account. Oh, they're also obsessed with the refrigerator. Why buy a freezer? You don't know the difference between a chest freezer and a regular an upright freezer. Well, the freezer I'm going to get has a door like this one. It has 3 shelves. It's $300. I don't want the big refrigerator. It draws too much power. I can get this off my Apple II table and move it into the kitchen. And it will take up the 2 of them alongside each. It will take up the same space as a regular refrigerator. I'm not even a big freezer. 1 shelf for me, 5 ice packs for my needs. And then I'm going to move those 2 storage containers into the hallway and move the bed frame into the hallway when it's time to get the refrigerator out, and I have the money for the upright freezer. I keep saying chest freezer because that's what I was looking for, but I didn't know they had ones with doors. They have a real tall one, but they were one that was $700. I'm not going to pay $700 for a freezer. Did that once in my life. Okay. Let me turn off these lights. The trolls are always saying, you buy junk. They're not paying for it. They don't need it. I need it. You don't like it? The hell with you. Shut up. I need this thing. I'm using this because I can't see it in my right eye. This is why I'm using this. Oops. This is why I'm using this lantern to read small print. Because I injured my right eye. That's why I have lights on all over the place. Okay, I will stay here. What the hell is that? Okay, 11 minutes. I had trouble reading the small print on the bottom of the OBS screen. So, stay here, and then I will be done and go have my dinner. And little girl got a pouch. Fluffy did not. So they will get fancy feast. I love little girl. She's so sweet. And the lady saw me feeding Pretty Little Gray, Little Sweet Gray, and oh, she's so cute. I said, I've been feeding her for a long time. And she saw a tiny one for the, oh, that's so nice you do that. And I said, I don't mean to be rude, but it's freezing out here. I gotta go back home. It's too cold to stand out here in shorts. So there's Mama Cat. Hello, Mama. Hello, sweet Mama. Hello, little Mama. Yes, I will feed you when the video is over. I will give you something extra to eat. Mama Cat got her pouch tonight. She always comes in. I love you, Mama Cat. Oh, don't run away, silly Mama. So silly. She lets me pet her outside, but if I try to pet her inside, she runs away. Runs for the door. It's so silly. So anyway, I've torn up more boxes. Patty taking the other item will give me room to get in my back corner and go through that. I'm slowly throwing stuff out. I'm finding stuff and go, what is this? I'm going to have to buy another drawer thing because I've got loose things all over the place I need to keep, but they're falling on the floor all the time. You got nowhere. I take them out of the box and I got this stuff stacked up like crazy. Found more COVID masks I know what to do with. Kept accumulating those, so, and I will finally send that bed to somebody, the kitty bed that Kathy didn't want, and be doing laundry this weekend. So get more laundry out of the hallway and put it away. I got some stacked up there I got to put away. So I always wonder why nobody comes into chat when I'm on. I guess I'm on too late. I'm up. Okay, I'll give this for a minute and a half, then I'm going to leave. So I will go feed Tiny one in the morning in Gray, go to the post office, get my mail. You can now go to Amtrak. They cleaned up the mercury spills. And Mama is washing her paw and using it to scratch her head. I don't know. It's interesting how cats do that. She's washing her paw. I think that's a nervous thing with cats. I don't know. So, take that stuff up to Kathy. Set up the Echo Show. By the way, the DVD player works fine. She called me up. It doesn't work. I said, take the disc out and start it over. So she's watching Inuyasha. And she told Patty it works. She's very happy to have that. That was her birthday present. So is the air purifier. So, and I'm probably going to wind up moving that maybe over there so that there's room for the scooter. On the first of the month, I will call the scooter company and see what's happening with my approval for the scooter. I really need it. My knee, I woke up several times now, my knee killing me in the middle of the night. It's throbbing with pain because it fills up with fluid. So, and I found one other thing really, really cheap, and I will probably buy it when I have the money, and it's to replace something I have. There he is. Hello, someone's in chat. Welcome to DSB Pig Farm. So, I got Gorilla Glue. Now, I wouldn't want to be accused of giving anybody epilepsy. A seizure. There's the Gorilla Glue right there. Got to be careful with this because it pours out of here real fast. But it did. Oh! There went my mouse. I got another mouse. I'm not sure. I found that in a box. Magic mouse. Don't know if it works. Now, hold on a minute. Time for another swig of peach snapple just to annoy the trolls. I do get thirsty. Now, I glued this the other night with Gorilla Glue. I'll point the light away from the camera. There we go. And it does work. So it's fixed. They're going to send me a second one, which I will either keep or give to Kathy. So now I have 3 lights. Even Williams. No. What the hell did my friend, my former friend, I don't know why he didn't talk to him anymore. He brought over some whiskey with cinnamon in it. It was so harsh, I just about choked to death. I don't drink. Well, I was told by a worker at Home Depot that Gorilla Glue is the only glue will attach to metal and fabric, whereas Crazy Glue won't. And I wanted to make sure this would, I paid for this. It would arrive broken. So it's, this white LED thing is loose a little bit. It did have, oops, hello. It's not perfect. Quit turning on, stupid thing. Because it came off here and the things were, now it wasn't Fireball. It was something like Jack Daniels or something. I'd have to go way back in my videos, a year or two. He brought it over. He was drinking a lot in my videos, live videos, and he said it relaxed him. Abram. And I took one sip of this stuff and almost called for 911. It was so strong. But we've had blackouts here, and when the doors close, I can't see the front door. Now I got this little, all this paperwork stacked up out of a box somewhere in here. I just saw it a minute ago. Where did I see it? I'll go for it. Everything falls on the floor. I saw my little flashlight, which now, of course, I can't find. And this thing I bought years ago, this was supposed to be a charger. You put 2 batteries in it, and then you plugged in your phone. It was supposed to keep the phone charged. Well, this doesn't work. I found this in a box today. It is. I bought this on eBay or somewhere, Amazon, and it's a piece of crap. But I kept it because it annoyed the hell out of me. What not to buy? There you can see the USB port. Would not charge your phone. So, I got paperwork to throw out. Got paperwork stacked up here. Found a whole bunch of stuff in the box. And I used the box for other stuff. So I need a file. I got rid of my filing cabinet. I made a huge mistake. I need a filing cabinet. So I've never liked whiskey. I tried Jack Daniels when I was 20. I didn't like it. I did like, everybody liked it. I had a party at a hotel at a science fiction convention. Back then it was $30 for a case of Bacardi 151 rum. And everyone went crazy. And the party attendees emptied that case, 12 bottles in about 4 hours. So No, cannot use it to charge the scooter. Scooter plugs in the wall. Now here comes somebody. Fluffy, I think. Maybe this is Fluffy. No, it's a little girl. Mama is patiently waiting for me to get done. So the scooter charges. Of course, if I had the 11 grand, I'd get the Boomer Buggy X. I've got an answer from Daymac whether they're going to come out with the Boomer Buggy X3. If I had a solar panel, it will charge with a solar panel very slowly. And I found out something today that I'm going to have to do some investigating. I might be able to buy a house. And even though I'm not on Section 8, I might be able to, the government would pay for a house. I could move out of here into a house. That'd be great. There's my flashlight. Warning on flashlights. Warning on flashlights. I have these on push pins at every doorway, so that when I get to the door, I can see it turn on the light. So, even without the damage, my eye can't see things, because my eye surgeon said, you have 20/20 vision. I said, bull. How come I can't read small print? How come I have trouble seeing from far away? Like I grabbed the wrong ball, like I reached in to look. Okay. So, if I have to, I will move the rack over there, after the laundry's done, move that, move the printer table there. I was thinking of moving the bookcase in front of the TV so I could push this back. Yes, Mama Cat, I will give you something to eat in a minute. Don't run away. She'll let me pet her if she's outside, but she will not let me pet her when she's in here. Silly girl. I've only been here for 12 years. Mama, I love you, sweet Mama Cat. I love Mama Cat. Yes, I love my Mama Cat. I love you, sweetheart. You're my baby. You know I love you. So silly. She's so cute, though. So anyway, if I could move to Vegas or wherever, I would get a house wherever it is and move the hell out of here in a heartbeat. So I watched a video, Jacob's Life in Vegas. He has this development, and they'll give you financing, and the smallest house there is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, co-join unit, one unit next to another, and it's 300 grand. And it's fairly big. Now there goes the Mama. She likes to run across my feet, run to the kitchen, and run back out again. I don't know why. So silly. 300 grand is incredibly cheap for a house. So it's a pretty spacious little house. And it's got a big master bedroom and a small children's bedroom. And I would not get one upstairs. That's for certain with my dad's knees. And they have bigger ones. If I had 16 grand, I'd be in an apartment building right now. I could buy an apartment building. I don't want to look at Arizona. It gets 120 degrees in Arizona. I don't want to be incinerated. 150 degrees when the Phoenix, whatever their baseball team is, plays baseball in Phoenix. I'm not going there. I'm focusing on Vegas because I used to live there, and everything has air conditioning. And if I got my D-Max scooter, it's got built-in air conditioning and a heater. That's 11 grand. I'm a little short. And I wish I'd had a camera or the iPad or a GoPro. I will have a GoPro by the end of the year, the GoPro Creator Edition. With a light, I would have filmed that deer I saw at the bus stop the other night. That was so beautiful. Whoops, wrong one. And you can donate to PayPal for the cats, or join the channel for $3.99 or $6.91 a month, where you see content nowhere else. And I published a number of videos on the channel yesterday and today. So if I ever find Madeline Markham in his time machine, I'll go back in time to when I was 18 and tell me to invest. Stop buying stuff for Kathy. Stop buying roses. Stop buying plushes. Stop taking her out to dinner every Friday. Invest and buy real estate. I'd be a rich man today. Kicking myself. It's still not too late. Do real estate and she'll find me creative financing. I don't know how I'm going to pay for the creative financing, but if I had no bills, $500 or $600 a month I could pay out on something, but I don't know if that's enough. Have to have another income coming in somewhere. Okay, I'm going to go. You have a great night. Don't drink too much booze. Stay warm. I got the door open. It's cold, so as soon as I feed the mama cat and my cats, I'm closing the door. And then I'm going to watch some YouTube. Yeah, they're spamming with hate comments. You're 450 pounds, you buy junk, blah, blah, blah. I just block them. They're stupid people. Come up with some new hate comments. The old ones have been said for 11 years. I'm sick and tired of reading the same hate comments. No, don't come up with hate comments. But I mean, I'm being sarcastic. They have no creativity. It's the same BS all the time. You're fat. Why are you so fat? Why do you weigh so much? Why do you buy junk? Yada, 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 yada. And I do so much in here until my two knees start hurting. And why will you miss me? I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to lie down. I haven't had dinner. I had fish, breaded fish for breakfast. So I have to go out and get more food tomorrow because the freezer doesn't keep the food cold, which is why I keep buying food. They make a big deal. You're buying all this food. Yeah, my refrigerator doesn't work. Oh, I missed that one. That didn't show up in my channel. At least I never saw it. My rated IQ at one point was 159. But it's probably less than that. I had to think of a word today when I was on the phone with Patty, and I finally remembered it was development. But I had to strain the brain now to remember stuff, because one of the side effects of having COVID, you forget stuff. So I don't have the razor sharp mind. Sharp. Razor sharp. I used to have when I was 20, where I could remember everything in detail. Now I have to go look it up. But I don't have a 62 IQ. That's insulting and ridiculous. So they have 62 IQs for coming up with such stupidity. I got to get up. Mama Cat is running across my feet. By the way, it is way past time to clip Fluffy's claws. He likes to jump on top of me. And today he jumped on top of me when I had the thin blanket on, the new blanket. And his claws just about impaled me. He hates his claws being clipped. But I've been to Utah once to the St. George ski resort, but I had already broken my knee at 14. I was 16. I had no desire to be on crutches again. And I'm not exactly dexterous for skiing. And if I wasn't fat then, but if I'm big, and if I got on skis, it might have caused an avalanche when I fell down and rolled down the hill. And I've seen enough of those movies where the guy goes out of control and rolls down the hill, and then they got to bring the rescue thing, and he's broken his leg, his hip, his arm, or killed, or hits a rock and bleeds out. I ain't going to do that. I don't do no skiing. But it was St. George's. I found out later that's where they had all that atomic test dust that probably gave everybody doing the movie The Conqueror, including John Wayne, Pedro Almendarez, Dick Powell, Susan Hayward, cancer. They brought the sand back to RKO Studios, owned by Howard Hughes. So You know, you don't have a low IQ if you know how to repair computers, if you can glue things, if you can do handiwork and all this other stuff. These people are stupid. All right, that's it for this one. I'll see you whenever. And after I go to Kathy's, I talk to Kathy. Why do we get both worn out when we go to the shopping in the store? I come home and I'm like, didn't feel that way when we had a car. We felt worn out. We had a car, but that she would be from driving. So, yeah. There was a nuclear bomb test in Nevada, and the prevailing winds carried all that fallout to where they're filming The Conqueror. And they took the sand and brought it back to RK Studios for interior shots. That's how John Wayne, I think, not the smoking, that's how he got cancer. But Dick Powell died of cancer. Susan Hayward, Pedro Armendariz, he was dying of cancer when he did From Russia with Love Sr., and he killed himself. Couldn't take the pain anymore. And a number of crew members died of cancer. So, oh, thank you. I'd love that. Actually, I'd rather have a fourplex so I can have income. Gotta have more income to buy more houses. I can become the 72-year-old billionaire, in a few years, so I live long enough. But don't fall. I had this by the door, and I went to throw out the cat litter, and because I can't always see in here, that's another reason I'm cleaning up slowly but surely. I tripped over the damn thing and almost fell. You get this damn thing out of here. So that'd be really nice. But I'd rather have a fourplex. The money, just give me the 30 grand I need to buy the fourplex, or work on something. I don't know. I'd have to talk to the real estate agent. There's a finance lady at that 300 grand place that will give you all the financing. But I don't want to live with somebody else in the same building. I'd rather have, fourplex, I'd have to live next door to neighbors, but maybe I just buy an investment apartment building and live in another house. I saw the one I want, but I'm a little short this month. It's $1.5 million. I would move into that in a heartbeat. It had 11 rooms. Enough room for all the cats. Each cat would have his own master bedroom. Mama cat, kitten, tiny one, gray, fluffy, little girl would all have their own rooms. No matter what room I'm in, it would be their room. And the kitchen is always Fluffy's room. He thinks everything in the kitchen. I always have one cat thinks the food is his. And there was a video I watched today. Why cats think you're their mother? They follow you around. They follow you to the bathroom. They follow you to the kitchen. They follow you in the living room. Kathy talked to me today, and she said, I went in the bathroom, and Caesar was sleeping on the towels in the bathroom linen closet. They like high up places. She can't, why do they like sleeping on top of me? You're the mommy. They love you. They want to be next to you. They like the warmth too. Okay, I better feed the patient mama cat so I can close it, or I'm getting cold. Have a great night. Hope you sell lots of pigs. And I remember I got eggs left. No bacon. I ate the bacon, so that's done. Salt Lake has one thing of interest for me, and that is they sell computers at the university for cheap that they're getting rid of periodically. Macintoshes and PCs. If I were to go up there, I'd fly up there and get the computer, ship it, take it back with me in the plane. But I have 6 Macs, I think, in the bedroom, all of which need to be repaired. And I think I'm going to take the iPads in, the one that's broken, that they can probably take the data off the hard drive, and the one with the charging port needs repair, and the 2014 one that they may or may not be able to fix. Take them into the shop. And take my 2009 MacBook Pro, which I forgot the password for it. I can't get it to activate. It turns on, but it's very slow. So, well, that's good. Making some money. I have no idea what you get for a pig. I haven't looked up pork bellies. I remember watching, I've only seen the movie about 30 times, Trading Places. I'm talking about pork bellies. What happened to the rest of the pork? We just sell the belly. So, Stuck in my mind all these years. I'm talking about orange shares futures. I know a little bit about that. So, anyway, bacon futures, bacon bits futures. You know, I love bacon bits in my salad. I went to Target. There's no bag salad what I want. I got to go to a grocery outlet to get that, or Safeway. Safeway's too damn expensive. So, oh, throw in the Boomer Buggy X, the $11,000 for the scooter, if you will. You're going to be nice enough to buy me a house. If you would, I would appreciate that. I'll help you sell all your pigs and become rich beyond dreams of avarice. And but whatever it is, something. I'd read those civet coffee animals. That it's like $800 a cup because they eat the beans and they make coffee out of what's left when they get done with the beans. Raise those things, those civet animals. There's a place in San Francisco before the pandemic where you could go in and have the $800 cup of coffee. I don't know if I'd spend $800 on coffee that's been pooped out of a civet. But it might be fun to do a video with that. Here's the $800 cup of coffee. It came out of this. That always amused the hell out of me. They had news stations. I'm drinking an $800 cup of coffee. You know. Crazy world out there. I do want the bottle of the $200 Hennessy though. Hennessy, 200. I think it was 200-year-old Hennessy. $200 a bottle, maybe more. I'll have to go down to. I'll have to go to Bevmo and see what that cost. It may be time for a beer this next month. I haven't had a beer in about a year. It's time for my annual beer. I drink like 2 beers a year. If I drink more than one, I get silly. It didn't used to affect me when I was younger. It does now. All right, I have to have my dinner. I have a choice of soup or Dinny Moore beef stew because I didn't go to the store today. I must go to the store on the way back, and I must go get my medication. So I have to get up in godly hour for me of 9 o'clock. Have a great night. Stay warm, stay dry. Snuggle up your friendly neighborhood pig, piggy bank, or plush pig. This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye for now, and thank you for coming in. And we will now rename this chat the DSP Pig Farm video. Bye-bye.